Good evening. Welcome. We are glad you're here. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a good evening. We actually, I know Atlanta actually sent us some rain today, so thank you very much. But we didn't have them tornadoes in it. Did y'all have tornadoes in Atlanta today?
We lost power last night.
Well, we are still pretty dry down here, but anyway, we'll take what we edge of hearing. Hello, how are you? Talked to a guy in our lug down here. He was hoping to tune in today, so I'm looking to see if he does. I needed to check and see if our feed was working on the YouTubes, because StreamYard re-ups everybody's connections and just making sure everything was running right. So how is everybody? You good? Everybody good? Everybody having a great day?
Yep.
All right, Brian Anderson.
Good.
Hello. If all of a sudden it sounds like I'm chain smoking and barking, it's just because I caught a cold. Most likely from yelling at cool jets while breathing in pollen end of last week. So which was pretty fun.
I was going to say, those pictures were last week. You're still getting cool jets?
No, the cool jets left. They left at 11 o'clock from Charleston to go to back to Florida. So at 11 o'clock, we had heard from the Citadel they were going to buzz the Citadel before they left, because two of the people, one of the pilots and one of their admins or whatever, were graduates of the Citadel. So they buzzed the Citadel downtown Charleston at 11 o'clock when everybody's in church, either in church or going to church, and it was really, really cool. So they came zipping over to leave. We did not get the full show on Saturday because of the rain, and that's fine. That's fun. All right. So before the show, and we need folks in the credits to talk about. We had a discussion because Jeff has never seen it. Mark, I can't remember your.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, but Jeff has never seen the movie UHF with Weird Al. And
wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
I mean, that's like a piece of 80s, zeitgeist right there.
There it is. So this one in the hat down below me said, after we talked about it, probably a year ago, whenever we talked about it, that he stopped watching it because he was bored.
4 years ago, you talked this movie up. So I rented it, and I was incredibly disappointed and bored, and I turned it off after a while. Did not entertain.
Do you like the movie Airplane?
I do. We rewatched that.
I feel like that's like the same movie.
Yeah.
It's not. Airplane is funny. UHF is just not funny. It's weird.
So funny.
What are we talking about?
UHF.
I did not think UHF was funny. I thought Airplane was funny. These are not the same movie.
Airplane is funny. UHF is quirky.
And hilarious.
It is quirky.
Jeff has not seen it, and we have said he needs to, except for Matt, who is reigning.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen the whole thing.
What?
I'm a huge Weird Al Yankovic fan, but I don't know if I've ever actually watched the movie.
All right, I got my finger on the ban button on two.
I don't know if you can call yourself a huge Weird Al fan if you've not seen all of UHF.
I used to listen to Nature Trail to Hell on cassette tape. So yes, I am a Weird Al Yankovic fan.
In 3D.
Or he only owned one cassette tape.
No, I had both. I had both. The first two. I think I still have the first two cassette tapes.
Yeah, I mean the supply closet joke in UHF is just comedy gold. It's comedy gold.
I will add it to my list of things that I still need to watch.
You also have to say, I'm going to watch this like my 13-year-old soul in me wants to see this, and it's extremely funny. So
I will have to get really, really intoxicated to sit down and watch.
Then you'll just pass out halfway through it, and you'll still be in the same spot.
No, that's an amateur. That's an amateur. If you can't drink through an entire movie, you don't have no business drinking in the first place. Just saying.
Long ago. What's funny is kids don't even know what UHF
Stands
Mm.
what it is, right? So
Kids these days.
kids these days. What are you gonna do with them? I tell you.
kids these days. I mean, we were talking about that, Jake. Jake, by the way, let me just talk about. I don't know how we've gotten to this low point in my son's development and where he's gone astray, but the fruit of my loin went to a wrestling match live in town yesterday.
Well, he is in the South, so I mean, he's still following his Southern roots. So
Yeah, he came home saying the funniest thing that happened was this little kid screams out, "I want to see blood!"
That's good stuff.
that will do it.
So anyway, but more power to him. He had a good time. He enjoyed himself and everything. So speaking of Weird Al, he actually is coming here within a month,
Yeah.
and I may have to go see him in concert again. That was the first concert I ever took Jake to, by the way, in Atlanta.
Aw.
I have normally had the opportunity to possibly go up on stage in a stormtrooper costume,
Oh yeah,
but I have not ever gotten the chance for that lottery to be successful. It would probably help if I actually put my name in the hat, but it just hasn't been for right now. But some year I will, while he's still alive and touring.
all right. Well, how has everybody's building been this week or last? Well, I wasn't here last week. Did y'all do a show without me last week? I can't remember.
No, we did not.
No, we did not do a show. But y'all did a show without me. Anyway, so how's everybody's building? I have not built a thing. Although Lego is showing up in my room. I'm buying, I guess. But
That'll do it.
that'll do it. But the probably the best score that I got was my friend Chris, who's a pilot, not the Chris of Bricks and Minifigs. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Chris is no
Yes.
longer the manager of Bricks and Minifigs.
No longer the owner. I thought he was the
No
owner.
longer the owner. He sold it.
Sold it.
I talked to him. I'm not going to share his story to tell and everything, but it wasn't in his cards. But somebody wrote the big enough check, and as he said, it went through and deposited in his account. So done. But also on that note, our friend Linda is not the manager of.
Correct. It's Sugarloaf.
She I think she retired. Sort of was just kind of ready to.
Sure, that's what happened.
Sure. That's why all three of the senior people all retired the same
At the
week.
same time. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, I
got
only
a
know a
bridge-
little bit. If you know
I got a
more, we'll
bridge
talk
to
about that
sell you.
offline.
I got a bridge to sell you if you're buying retirement.
I'll talk about that. But she has done a lot for me. She's always a friend. So
Well, she was always nice to me. She's always been nice, but no, it sounds like things did not go well there. Is what I'm saying.
but what am I to say? I don't have a store. I do have a Bricks and Minifigs. My Bricks and Minifigs has a refillable brick tub. So I paid my initial whatever $50 for this tub, and then I can go back in and for $35 refill it anytime I want for the year.
Those are those.
Ooh.
That's actually not a bad deal.
This is dangerous.
Yeah,
What's
it
the
is.
deal?
So my Bricks and Minifigs, it has this tub.
Yeah.
You buy it first load is like $50, and then you can bring this tub back anytime and fill it for $35.
Once a year, though,
Yeah.
or anytime you
How
want.
much is? I was gonna say, how much is that per pound though?
I don't know.
It's still
it's-
pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Um,
So last
I
time
mean-
I was there, I spent time. I didn't fill it all the way up. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna stick Duplo.
How you
in here.
just didn't pour it in to top it off?
I'm kind of a party pooper because I mean I love our local Bricks and Minifigs, but it's just I feel in general Bricks and Minifigs has become prohibitively pricey. And you saw how much yellow I used. I actually used every yellow 1x2 plate and 1x4 plate in my house. I have none left. So Brian, I forget why Brian had to go down to the Noonan area, and I said, "Can you stop by ABC?" And he got this whole bin filled.
Mm.
And I want to say it was, I can't say it completely, but you get a discount for being in the lug, and it's a lot cheaper than what ABC or Bricks and Minifigs offer for their pab, or what do you call it, rummage.
Yeah, I get it. Well, the benefit is you didn't have to drive through Atlanta.
That's true. That's true. Johns Creek's is a lot closer, but
That's right. They don't have a Bricks and Minifig in, but yeah. So, and you said yellow. Let me just go ahead and bring this. I got the guy in Charleston. He is a pilot, just like Chris, that used to be the owner. He flies for JetBlue, and he flew down to Orlando and went to the factory store in Orlando, and that is where you can buy what they call Kubrick. I don't know if you have any Kubrick or not, but he texted me and said, "Hey, there's a goofy color of yellow. Do you want some?" And I'm like, "Yes." So this is the color. So let me compare it. My color. So this is white, and this is regular yellow, and this is the color in between. It looks peachy there, but it's more orange. And so it is a goofy color. Oh my goodness, is that who I think it is? Hey!
It's Mr. Chicken Wing himself.
I still referring to him as Mr. Toaster, but that's just me.
Toaster.
How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How are y'all?
It's Thursday.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. Had a dentist appointment and came home and fell asleep on the couch. So.
And you woke up to this as a nightmare. That's great.
Dragging out.
Fun times.
Living the big
Planning
life.
on getting on, and then I woke up and saw the time. I was like, oh no. So.
Good. Well, we're excellently glad to hear it. Now, here's the thing about this Kubrick, by the way. They used to charge you exorbitant prices, but apparently they're at Pick-a-Brick prices. There it is right there. So apparently they're at Pick-a-Brick prices now for brick. So you get you bought it by the weight. Now you buy it by the box. And so I have a boatload of this oddball yellow, and who knows what I'm going to do with it. But anyway,
Wasn't there
Kubrick's cool.
a previous time when we got that kind of like washed out yellow? Wasn't that was that a Scala color or something like that? I don't know.
I'm
It's like bricks that were left in the sun for too long.
I'm wondering if it's the they did release a new color of pink, and I'm wondering if that's maybe what that shade is. But Chris is saying it's more yellow, so I don't know.
No, it's orange. It's the lighting, and we put it up here again. I put it. This is the color next to Wally orange and regular orange right there, and there's tan to compare it to. So
It looks like peach on camera.
Yeah.
it does look like peach, and it sort of is, but it's an orangey yellow.
I
Light
swear there
orangey
was
yellow.
like a dual molded horse or something in a friend's set that has that color.
Your mom's
Mom's
a
a
dual
dual
molded
molded.
horse.
I already know that.
Anyway, so
Is that
we
why
got
she
that
said
color
nay
involved.
last night?
What?
I said, is that why she said nay last night?
Well,
Jeff.
she said nay because she couldn't agree.
No, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Whoa."
Oh my goodness gracious!
That's my mom, guys. She's dead.
Good times. Good times.
All right, so I just had to brag on what I've gotten. I got this for $20.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah. And I got this for $20 at Walmart.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, I do.
How'd you get that for $20?
It was on clearance. And I have,
It's because he lives further south than we do.
that's true. So I ended up with the education sets because I was going to buy them for my little class and it was going to work. We'll look at the Pick-a-Brick maybe later if we need some stuff to talk about. But the torsos on these dudes in the education sets are about to come on
Pick-a-Brick.
Yep. So
That's what I've been holding out for.
Yep. Sun damaged bricks. All right. So that is my Lego hauling, I guess, for the last few days. Oh, I ended up with this. I forgot. This has been sitting in a box for a month or two. I forgot that I got the the gift with purchase thingy here. So
That's a nice.
does anybody want it?
I like
Take it.
Is it magenta or is it red?
What?
Is it red or is it magenta?
It's
Red.
red.
I'll trade you my videotape of UHS for it.
Sir, I already own one. I've owned one of those since 1984. Anyway, no, 89. You own one since 1990. Thank you very much. All right. Let's just do a quick spin and see what everybody's up to. Nick, since it has been a minute, why don't you tell us what's up?
What is
Yeah, more food. I finally finished the wings. I've been working on those off and on for a year. And then got the toaster on Lego Ideas. And I'm doing that Charlie's Collectible Show thing this weekend. Is anybody going to that? It's on only Mother's Day.
What's it? Is it?
The Charlie's Collectible Show over in Stone Mountain. They're doing like this little mini Lego. They do like a themed like mini con every week, and they're doing Lego on Mother's Day. And I'm going to it, seeing how it is.
I'm going nowhere this weekend because they closed part of I-285 on the west side of town.
That part's not exciting.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that.
All right. So, what have you built anything super new? I know you built. I saw pictures of Hot Wings the other day. So,
Yeah, that's the newest thing. It's just the wings. Oh, and I do have something. Let me grab it real quick.
I thought he was going to show us his tattoo.
You still could.
Yeah, he's got to come back in.
Yeah, it's not like you get to quickly pause it when he comes back in the frame.
Now, let me get a GIF ready to go to cover.
I don't have it down here. It's fine.
Okay,
Somebody else
it's
go
fine.
on.
Good. So you're going to that show this weekend. Any other shows you going to soon?
Just the BritCon August thing. I don't really travel much for those. So
Understood.
No
Yeah.
Brick World, huh?
no, I'd like to. I need to take the Chicago dog at some point, but someday.
Well, now in Kennesaw, there's a Portillo's. You can just go and get you a Chicago dog and
Yeah,
put your Lego Chicago dog by it. And
yeah. There's Skips over in Avondale. Yeah, the wet naps are fun.
cool. All right. Let's see. Who's next? I would say Dana, but he's wandering about in his house. So let's go Meredith. Let's go to Meredith. Meredith hadn't been in a half a minute.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah. So it's that time of year, and by that time of year it means it's Teacher Appreciation Week, which means I get Natalie telling me, "Mom, why haven't you made me cool stuff for my teachers?" So do you guys know Dave? I can never say his name right. He was on
Coletta.
season Coletta?
I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, so last Brick World, he had like this cool guitar. I guess it was a band he liked, and he did them on stage, and then he passed out these as tokens.
That's awesome.
And Natalie's middle school is the Fine Arts Middle School, and she takes classical guitar, and and her guitar teacher is fantastic. We love them. And there's actually a student teacher this year. So I sent him a picture of the ones I built and said, I hope you don't mind. I stole your build. And I said, by the way, it's a fantastic build. And her school colors are purple and black and white. So I made 2 purple guitars.
That's awesome.
And now I'm trying to make a little stand for them to go on. And then
Somebody made a little stand for a guitar that was a token at ABC this year. I don't
it's
know.
a popular thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And then her favorite teacher is her honors math teacher. And she also runs a club that she's in. So we've known her for a while, and she loves Studio Ghibli. And she dressed up like Kiki for Halloween.
Oh.
And it's one of her favorite movies. So I made Kiki with her radio, her hand crank radio, because that's what she listens to figure out whether or not she can go fly her broom if the weather's good, and her big red bow. And I had to glue her skirt because there's a lot of one stud connections. So she is all finished, and I got her broom somewhere else, but she's ready to go as a little statuette, and she's glued so she won't fall apart.
Nice.
So I built that. I built that yesterday in 3 hours, and then
Oh wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's more. So if you see this yellow castle at ABC this year, it's going to be at Brick World, but it wasn't my full vision because apparently I thought it was an awesome idea to build a giant castle in 2.5 months. That was not a good idea.
Classic
So I
Mare.
didn't. There was a classic Mare. There was a tower that was supposed to be next on that main keep that I didn't finish, and I just kind of cut it off, and then this is going to just link on top of it, but made my mage's castle, and then I realized I didn't have enough medium or dark azure for the roof, but and then I had lost a few of these, so made a nice little mage's castle.
Nice.
So that's what I did this week, and that's all the yellow I have left in my house. I'm sorry?
It sounds like somebody was at home this week.
Yes, I am currently enjoying a life of leisure, as they say. So I got to do some building this week.
If you want to know why I haven't been on the show as much, is every time I come on here, Meredith shames me for I haven't built anything. Meredith says, I built 12 things. I mean, Etch a Sketch is 85. Kind of it's like she's Elf and she's killing it. Anyway, those are all good.
I try to keep up, man. I try to keep up. Got to keep up the quotas.
I'm usually against gluing bricks, but having had a lovingly crafted gift from Meredith of my very own that crumbles when I sneeze at it, and I love it. It is in a bucket over there. Gluing is okay.
She's one of my more stable creations, but the skirt, I had to do some jumper action on it, and just trying to have things in a conical shape like that on hinges, you run out of room underneath to support everything. So there's a one stud connection there that was just going to collapse. But that's the only part I glued on her, and I glued her legs in just so they would stay in. But that was the skirt is what kept falling off. So
makes sense.
This is the broom. I found the broom.
When
I was trying to be creative.
When I rebuild the geisha, it's getting glued.
Oh, let me see. Let me see the broom.
Come over and glue it for you.
Show us the broom.
We have the fun to glue my broom. That is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
You are a big fan of those rubber bands,
dude. Was it Jaffa Mox? I think he's one of the Grandmaster Lego Masters in Australia.
Yeah.
He uses rubber bands and everything. In my mind was just now I've become like Brian. Also, do people know Nathan, aka Woomy Builds? Woomy.
Yes.
So he is nuts, and he is now a Lego designer. And before he left, we gifted him all of our rubber bands. This is before I became on board with using rubber bands. And now I'm just like, every time I need a rubber band, Brian's like, I'm sorry I gave them all to Nathan. I'm like, it's okay. He builds cool stuff with them. So it's okay. I could vicariously live with that. But yeah, that's going to be something I'm going to have to stock up on, because there's 2 rubber bands in that build, which I actually took off one of the geisha Makos. So they don't have sandals right now because the sandal rubber bands are on this.
They've been sacrificed for greater good.
For teacher appreciation. So
yeah, they can be replaced.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you for reminding us of how unbuildy we are. Thank you very much.
Well,
No.
I hadn't touched anything. Oh, I did build you guys know Strong Bad?
Yeah, holy
Yes.
crap! Like for real.
Yeah, I'm doing a collab at Brick World. And I snuck in and got before anyone picked it. I picked Strong Bad, and I wanted to have like the whole pantheon of Strong Bads. And right now,
our card gauge is the best.
I know he was. I wanted to do the Aldi bag that he drags on the ground. I was going to use like a plastic, like Lego, a portion of a plastic Lego bag or something to try and make it look like the bag he drags. But my goal was at least 3. So I have Strong Bad regular, I have the anime Strong Bad, aka Cinco Man, and then I have the parts coming to make old times bad Strong Bad guy. And Senior Cartage, which is like the alternative version of him with like this weird pot belly and these really creepy glasses in an Aldi bag. He's awesome.
Scarring me, Valerie. Sorry.
It's yeah. If you don't know who Strong Bad is, you won't get it. It's kind of like UHF. It's quirky.
Kids, that's what TikTok was for us back in the day. We would go once every 3 weeks to a funny website and see a funny video that lasted for
Flash
3 more weeks, right?
Flash animation with hidden things that you could click on.
Oh, I love that. I just remember I'd go into the library because I used to have the new Strong Bad emails that would come out on Thursdays. And I remember going into Georgia Tech Library and going to the computer bank like in between classes because we didn't have smartphones. So if you wanted to check your email on the internet, you had to be at a computer. And I remember going in there like on Thursdays and every screen in the bank would be on Homestar watching the new Strong Bad email. It was hilarious.
Right. It's homestarrunner.com.
Yep.
Yes.
Because I believe he said that.
Email.
Yeah, hovering over. You could just sit there all day and hover over all the buttons. Games.
It was. It's what started kind of viral niche meme humor on the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I went to a They Might Be Giants concert in Atlanta, and Homestar was a guest singer.
Aww. Yeah, 'cause the brothers who created it are Atlanta natives.
Yeah, they I believe it was a Homestar puppet that one of them was like, doing the whole Homestar puppet and singing. So he sang Tropical Laser Beams.
I love it.
If you know Nick from Nick Bricks, he's doing a 1-to-1 replica of the Danger-esque nunchuck gun.
I always liked Teen Girl Squad. They were my favorite.
Teen Girl Squad, I don't think someone's doing Trogdor. Casey McCoy, he's doing like a giant, like 2-foot tall Homestar Runner. And I think someone's doing Marzipan. So come see it at Brick World.
That's fun.
I said consummate beast.
I can honestly say, other than I know what the reference is, only because I saw the builds you did. That's it. That's all I got. I know nothing more.
It's you can go on YouTube and you can watch like somebody has a playlist of like all 300 Strong Bad emails.
That's crazy.
If you're ever
But you
bored,
can't click on them. Clicking on them was half the fun.
Click on them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. All right, Steve, you're right there next door, and I believe Steve has been seriously building.
I have. It's still a work in progress, but I do have. This is one of Spot's hands, so it's.
That's cool.
He's coming out of the portal, so this is cool. Like going on one of my buildings, and it's like it's at the 45. So I've got like a weird connection thing with what are these called, antenna, and like 4 mixel joints. Like it's pretty crazy. And then the other hand currently working on, and that one's gonna be let's put it back together. Let's see, like this. So I'm still working on the portal, but he's gonna be like rawr.
Those hands are epic.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I think that's about it for building. I'm kind of putting all my drones behind all my builds just to make sure everything kind of works out. I don't want to like just assume it's going to work out and then show up at the show and be like, oh shoot, I've got a big problem and I'm like 4 hours away from home. So yeah, that's about all I got. I registered for Bricks in the Six, so I'll be going to that this year. I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. Yeah,
We're nice. Don't worry.
I totally forgot about the pressurized entrance or whatever. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
I
that
don't. Are they
was fun.
having that again this year, Jeff?
Yeah. Graham had written in the last message that we can't wait to be back in the dome or something like that. So
Good go.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for like all my clothes to like fly off my body. It's like
you don't actually go. The only time the pressurized entrance is used is to bring tables in or large, like very large mocks.
okay.
So basically everything that Steve builds.
Yeah.
Well, I think Steve, yours is in sections, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be carrying totes, and I do
Yeah,
have
you'll
like
be okay,
a
probably.
4 foot by 5 foot table that I'm bringing.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Oh, your clothes are totally gonna fly off.
Yeah.
Take pictures.
There's video from last year.
Yeah. I
All right.
think that's all I got. Sorry.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Check his Instagram. He's got some cool pictures of his buildings. They're looking great. So super cool. And I really love the subtlety. Looking at your stuff on Instagram, the base with the road and the subtle cracking and all that kind of stuff that you got on there is very good. Very, very good. So I like it a lot. All right. Let me go to Matt because I know that he's getting close to hat time. And I believe you're not going to hat time anyway. You're in the Hall of Hats anyway. Good Lord.
That was Mondays. My hat show is Monday night at 9.
Oh, that's right. This
This is
But still.
Thursday.
So I just want to before we start, and because I know that Chris, you're doing the same awe that literally probably anyone watching this is doing. Matthew dropped a little bit of knowledge to me when I saw him on Friday. Matt's hat collection total, it's 15 Galaxy Explorers. Just saying the quantity is the same count as 15 Galaxy Explorers. So I was a little jaw drop myself. I was like, you gotta be kidding.
Like piece count?
No, if we used to refer to things like somebody got a new hot water heater and it was 10 Galaxy Explorers or something like that. So yeah, but it's not the cost of his hat collection, it's the quantity of hats that he has is 1,500.
There's enough hats.
Hold on. He told me 1,400 last week, so it's gone up 100 in the past week.
Or he's not counting the ones that he's selling.
It's the selling. I have 200 for sale. Those are not counted as being part of the collection because they're for sale. I have 4 years where I would not have to repeat.
Yeah, my whole 31 days of 31 t-shirts, you make me look like a child, is what I'm saying.
It'd take me 5 years to go through all
More
that.
like a chump, but it's fine. It's
Yes, exactly.
It's gotten to the point where he's actually storing hats at my house now.
Yeah, it's true. True. I have to use Canada as an annex because I've got too many.
Well, Canada is America's hat. So
Oh, I actually just got my first ever 2 hats for free because apparently I'm a hatfluencer now. I didn't know that was a thing, but my very small viewership is still very small. But we have the people who watch make hats, so I'm getting a few free hats thrown my way, so that's nice. But
when hat influencers get really big, is it like you're the number of people who watch is like the size of a 10-gallon hat, or how does that work? Do you like measure by hat size?
Yeah, I guess you'd be like a
Are
size
you
8,
an influencer?
8 and 1/8. I don't know, but it's been a lot of fun. And I started a show, and I just asked some people to be on it that I did not honestly know. I just liked their social media feeds, and they seemed like they really were enjoying the hobby. And I can say 6 months later that I chose wisely and got very lucky. Like the people that I've chosen, I chat with them every day. We have a running chat on Instagram. They're really nice people.
Geez, I wish Chris would have done the same thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he chose bad.
He chose poorly.
Well, and one of the guys was like, "Oh, you really did a good job." I was like, "I got lucky. I didn't know y'all. I mean, like I picked you because you liked hats, but I mean, you could have been assholes behind the scene for all I know." But
Again, Chris could have done better.
yeah, Chris could have done better.
Yeah, he sure could have.
Well, I have built a little bit. So it's been crazy at our house. We changed every window in the house except for 2, which meant moving what felt like 1/3 of the stuff in the house to make way for people to come in and change all the windows. So, but look, it's a new window. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice sense.
Oh, the claw.
So the Lego room is half put back together. Yeah, it's not all going to get back together until like 4th of July probably because, I got a full-time job also. Speaking of which, I think we talked. I got to see Chris when I was out there for taking the honors college students, and we got to each other for like all of an hour and 15 minutes because I had to go back and go kayaking on the river, and he had to go back and do more meetings, I think. So, but it was good to see him. And I was so happy with my Lewis barbecue that I went to the Lewis barbecue here in Ansley Park, and I texted a picture. I sent a picture to Chris, and I'm like, "It's happening! It's happening!" It's good stuff. I probably bought too much again, but it made for several meals. So. But
You bought $70 worth of meat.
I got 4 meals out of that though. If you divide 70 by 4, it doesn't sound as expensive. So it's a bargain. It's a relative bargain.
Total bargain.
Because the Lego room is still not put back together again, I basically just stuck to sets, and so this is done. And I have to say, first of all, I've always loved droids. My first action figures were 3PO and R2D2. And I was really concerned, not concerned, but I was curious to see how they would build this particular figure with these extremely thin, delicate legs, lots of weight up high. This thing is solid. It's
Kind of reminds me of your mom.
yeah.
Skinny legs and a lot up top.
Really solid.
Hey,
Wow.
my mom's birthday was yesterday. She turned 75.
Wow.
Yeah. And it snowed on her birthday in Denver because it's Denver. And, you have to get a random snowstorm in the spring or summer every year. And I said, well, this is probably, I was like, Mom, your dream of going sledding on your birthday can finally come true. She's like, no, there's a picture of me. When I was 5, it also snowed on my birthday in Indiana. So it snowed on her birthday 2 times in her 75 years. So it's the 70th anniversary of her first birthday snowfall. Yes.
Nice.
Not everybody can brag about that. So, but I'm thankful that I still have a mom who's around. And because I popped out when my parents were barely out of high school, they're still alive and kicking, which, I know is not true for most people that are my age. So it's great to talk with them, and they're in pretty good health. Dad had knee replacement, but he's feeling better. And Mom had like some vein procedure. Yeah, Moto, there you go. I swear though, every year you guys get like a June, July, May snowstorm. It seems like it's a regular feature.
When I was in college, I walked home from my afternoon, my Sunday job at the gym.
Yeah.
Checking passes as people came in and out. And I was wearing a tank top and a pair of shorts. And it was probably, I don't know, 70, 75 degrees, whatever.
Yeah.
I woke up the next morning and my roommate, he's putting on his parka. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? He's like, there's 1.5 feet of snow outside. So yeah, it's awesome. I kind of miss that.
15 years ago, my parents still had a motorcycle, and they went for a day ride up into the mountains, and they start coming back. And my dad's like, what is that? Is that dust? And no, it was snow. And my mom's like, we were very cold by the time we got back to Denver. Like they had not checked the weather forecast, and it was a beautiful day when they left the house, and they got snowed on. So I'm building that. I finished that, but I'm also building this. What? And
Roger.
Roger. Yes.
Roger.
So the last time I was on Old Gray Bricks, we were talking about the Christmas sets, and I said on the show, go back and watch if you don't doubt me. I said, "So Dana, you're going to meet me there, right, on at the store?" So I texted him the night before, Thursday night. I'm like, "I'm going to be at the store. Are you going to be there?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Well, no, I never said that I wasn't going to be there. I just said I wasn't going to buy the N1, which I did not.
That's fair. You did not buy the N1. I can confirm that that's true. But so you just had to spend 160 to get the freebie. So I got this in one of the battle packs, and someone has bought my gift with purchase, but not yet paid me for it 5 days later. So
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
yeah, I may cancel that purchase if they don't pay me by tomorrow. So if you're watching, viewer, pay me. So I got that, and I got some pick-a-brick, and learned about the great firing of the store near my house, where apparently there was in politics, there's the Saturday Night Massacre where the Attorney General and the Lieutenant Attorney General got fired by Nixon, but apparently there was something similar that happened at their Lego store. Something else Lego related. Oh, I know. So this last weekend here in Atlanta, we have a very active Atlanta area Star Wars Collectors Club, ASWCC, and they have put on a event the last couple of years around they either have a summer social or they had a May the 4th thing, and they actually brought in a lot of the original Star Wars creators are dying. I mean, they were artists in the 70s, and their expiration date is arriving. And so they had one of the older people who's retired. He came down and he's part of the creative team, and he was the guest speaker, but the theme was cantinas. And so they had the Kenner and the Hasbro produced cantinas, and they reached out and they said, "Do you have the Lego cantina?" And I was like, "Of course." What kind of question is that? And so my contribution to the weekend was the UCS cantina, and then just some other. I included Luke's land speeder from a different Lego set, and I turned around a smaller version of the cantina with the outside just as like backdrop for setting up the Lego cantina. So I'm sad, of course, that we do not have nearly as many Lego Cantina aliens as the action figure scale set has, but yes, that was fun. That was cool. Cantina crazy.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that's a crap ton of hats. I mean, I know we have Lego all over the room, but that's a crap ton of hats.
So
you got a problem.
Both Jeff and two people on this panel have stayed in this guest room. Well, I wanted to have more room to walk around in the guest room, and I only ever have a guest like once per year. That's the only time this gets used. So if y'all come back, we'll have to tip the mattress back down and put the bed frame back together, which can be done in like an hour, so it doesn't take that long. But the mattress is leaning against the wall because it's my hat studio now.
I just want to know, is the mattress now full of hats?
No, but the cat figured out that she could run up the side of the mattress and then sit on top, and she was very pleased with herself when she figured this out.
And that is excellent news.
Yes, she was, and the second time I got a little bit of on tape, on camera. She kind of sunk her claws in and she goes, "Oh, I can't keep going." I was like, "What?" And then the most interesting part was like, how was she going to get down? Would she just jump down? No, she ran down head first, right? She ran down and then jumped when she got comfortable distance. She's like, I can leap from here, and my cat comes over.
We have a 6-foot cat tree, and that is exactly how all of our cats get down from the top. They don't jump off of it or jump down multiple times. They just
head first. Here we go.
Spider-Man down.
For reference, next chat, we're going to see cats walking along the hat frame.
Well, it's a shoe rack, so there's not a solid surface. It's just like 4 things, and she would do that. Like
There's
She-
enough hats there to give her ground.
She wants
walk
to
on.
explore everything. So she's the one that checks the entire environment in the house when she wakes up. And he's like the idiot. He just like goofs around, but she's the inspector. She does her morning loop through the house and checks everything. And I'll come in and she'll see me rearranging the hats and she'll go, "Meow, meow." She wants to know what's up there. So I'll lift her up and she's like, making sure there's no critters up there that she can kill, because she's our killer, little bug killer, little lizard killer. But she likes it to explore. And so I let her explore a little bit. Moto, I know you're watching. I will be out in Denver in 2 weeks. I'll be out there for my niece's wedding. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. I'll have to do some wedding related stuff, but I might be making a trip over the mall if you want to have a rendezvous. Maybe we can get some more tacos with the glass strewn street.
Speaking of weddings, and I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to say for sure, but somebody in the Lego community said, "Hey, we might want you to do our wedding and save a date in September," and I'm excited about it. So
That's super cool.
but I'm not saying who, I'm not saying whatever, but that's and it may not. I said, look,
Let's just guess.
I'm honored to be
Lego.
nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's guess.
Let's
I was
just
just
guess.
it's an honor to be nominated. Listen to you.
An honor to be nominated as a possibility. So, all right, Jeff Van Winden, what's up in your world, man?
I'll make it quick because Matt went before me. No, I'm just joking. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Anyway, you got the Total Recall reference, right? I was thinking that the second Matt said. Anyways, okay. Sorry. Hi. I lost my train of thought. 3 things. I've been building stuff for my layout. Yes, exactly that. 2 weeks. Thank you. I've been building stuff for my my Stuplo train layout. I haven't made a lot of progress. I've been doing a lot of fixing of things. So I'm collecting parts right now. I've got a couple bins here to do 2 more curve sections, which I don't have all the parts for. I did spend some time this weekend and built someone. Pretty cool build. The only thing that threw me off was the arms in the back, because I forgot in the original Soundwave that his arms just kind of folded into his back. Like, don't disappear. They just kind of go behind the back. And it threw me off when I built it because it's been a while since I actually had the Transformer as a kid. But that's the only part of the model I didn't like. The rest of it is pretty awesome. And the sound break has a bunch of sounds that have never been in the Transformers movies. They actually made new, had new vocalizations made,
Sweet.
which is pretty cool. But I used, and this is kind of for the community watching, I used VIP points to buy this because of the whole Bricklink scare that came out about, and I have something to talk about that as well, where there was the whole thing about you shouldn't be using VIP points or insider points if you're a Bricklink seller. So I was like, you know what? I haven't gotten an email yet to say I can't do that. So I'm going to quickly use my VIP points. And this was like April 20th-ish, I think, that I did it. And I was looking at the other day, I was back in Lego's website, and I noticed my VIP point balance did not drop. So I started looking at my my rewards used, and there is nothing showing that I used rewards for this. Yet if I go to my shopping cart or if I go to my order history, it says, that I used, 2,400 points or whatever to buy this, or 24,000 points. So if there's anybody out there who has bought something recently with their VIP points, can you check to see if it actually dropped your VIP point balance? Because I'm wondering if there's an issue in their system, and I'm wondering if people are going to realize that. If so, and cause them to go buy more stuff, because right now I could probably buy another $200+ set because my points never dropped. I'm not going to do that, but it was kind of like, that's not a great loophole. And if people or if Lego does figure it out and you've done that, then you're probably going to get.
Hey, don't be the guy that your neighborhood accidentally got free HBO and you narked on.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
everybody lost free HBO. Don't be that guy.
I agree, but at the same time, I'm afraid I'm going to buy something and not have enough points because I have used up those points. You know what I mean? Like, because I use points to buy parts all the time too. When I'm
Jeff was the person in school who, when the teacher left the answer on the board, would point out to the teacher that they left the answer on the chalkboard.
This is not true. I was the one that wrote the answer.
Isn't that every Canadian?
Okay, so how long ago was that though? Was it in the past couple of weeks? Because I'm just like, I think Matt, we had determined that Matt used his points last on like the 7th of April, I think it was. So
April
it's
1st. Yeah, I cashed
April
in and they
1st?
definitely deducted. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, we're just trying to figure out if people's points are going down, or if it's just me. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that being said, Bricklink sent out an email. I got one today about their terms of service update. And it basically does say having a Bricklink store doesn't automatically affect your Lego Insider membership. You can use the same Lego account for both your Bricklink and your personal Lego Insider membership to earn and redeem points as usual. Your existing points aren't at risk simply because you operate a Bricklink store. And then it goes down a little bit further. And it basically they're saying they're going to look at it on a one-by-one case basis. If you're using points to buy something to sell, like you're buying a set and you're going to put it right away on Bricklink, that's the kind of thing that they're doing. And it does say doing that in multiple instances, like doing that, redeeming points occasionally for personal use is great, but repeated patterns of large-scale use in support of commercial resale activities is something we're trying to discourage. So it took them a month.
lot of bluster.
It took them a month and a half almost to actually, tell us what the actual story was after they put out the first rules. But yeah, metric points do work differently. This is true. Yeah,
They're divisible by 10 instead of by 12.
well, the point system does work differently because we have a different dollar value because we have a weaker dollar, which I still don't get at this point in your years of what's been going on. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Building, enjoyed building Soundwave, and if anybody likes Transformers, I would recommend it. Although there was a Brickhead, Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah, and usually they've only had one other set of Brickheads for the Transformers, which was Bumblebee, and there we go, which was Bumblebee and
This is the
Prime,
real one. This is the real one.
right? Yeah, that's the one I had as a kid, and yeah, I was expecting like the hands. They don't actually fold in. They fold like backwards.
Yeah.
They fall off.
So what you're saying is Soundwave is a little limp wristed.
And his knees go this way. Like he doesn't stand up very well. He falls forward.
Yeah, sound like his legs articulate in many ways. Let's take that as you will, but
He's double jointed.
He's double jointed for sure. It's a good build. I enjoyed it, and I love the sound brick. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there is rumor that maybe we'll get a Megatron tank model at some point because, why would they introduce a brickhead of them if they're not?
I'm sorry, that's not Megatron's tank. That's Megatron's vehicle. Thank you very much.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, there's Soundwave. There he is.
There you go. Yeah. So, I unfortunately no longer have my Soundwave.
Yeah, I had one of the reissues from the 2000s. It was, then a kid stole it out of my office and broke it, so I don't have it anymore.
Kids are the worst.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, he was going through his parents were going through a divorce. They were coming to cancel, and he was sneaking in my office, so I didn't bust him. So, I hated it, but I never got another cool Soundwave. Anyway, all right. Well, after that sad story, Dana, what's going on? No, let's go to Mark. There's Mark. So we haven't been to Mark. I got to go through all my things. How are you, sir?
Doing okay. I have a few things. I haven't built anything myself, but I've had a few sets recently. So I've got my girlfriend gave me the little polybag TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's. It's I feel like the old click joint should have done this better because these just kind of,
A little
gappy, and they didn't bother to put a printed dish on the front, so it looks kind of blank. It's sort of like, really? You guys couldn't do a window, or I don't know. It's okay. I bought the MIDI scale Millennium Falcon.
Very good.
It's a pretty nice set. It looks pretty good. It has a stand that you can kind of put on the square receptacle there, so it can sort of go on there like that. I think it's supposed to go the other way, but if you put it the other way, then you can't see the cockpit, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. But it's a pretty solid build. You know, it's pretty whooshy. Feels good to. Yeah, I mean, I would say that of the MIDI scale ships, this one is actually really well done. It's much heavier than you would expect. Like, it's got some good brick weight to it. Came with a little R2 brick, the 25 years. That's kind of fun. And then also my girlfriend got me the little Lego delivery truck. So you can open the side. It does have doors that you can open in the back. It's got the little palette of Lego sets in it, printed tiles of current sets.
Awesome.
That's kind of fun. And then, you know, if you want to take it back to the 80s, you can kind of, you know, open the doors up and like, you know, fold out the laser guns like this, and then kind of oh wait, here, let's put some rocket
Is Lone
in the
Star in
back,
there?
you know, so you can,
Mama Mask. That's what it's masked. I love it.
Oh no,
Yes.
it's a Winnebago with wings. Lone
clearly,
Star.
Mayor's unfamiliar with the Thunderhawks, so
Yeah, I know. My brother watched that show.
Your brother's
yeah,
cool.
I put
He
the
also
lasers
likes
on it while I
Ruts.
was.
You guys would get along.
I put the lasers on it while I was waiting for Matt to finish talking. But the big
You're welcome.
tiles on
You're
the
welcome.
side, these are printed. That's kind of neat, you know.
That part's coming on the Pick a Brick as well.
Yeah, it's kind of fun if you want to have a nice large printed Lego tile.
They will probably charge $12 a piece, but they'll be on there.
So yeah, you can fit the pallet inside the truck. You know, it fits in there. You can put your hand loader in there. You get the manager in there with his cup of coffee. You know, adding value and whatever managers do. Yeah, but it's a pretty nice little set. Even has you can even flip the little front end open, and they put a little engine in there, so that's cool.
Aww.
Is it the little engine that could?
Yes. So yeah, that's about it. I've just built some sets lately, so I haven't done anything too major.
You know what? Of all the things Lego's doing right, all the food trucks and the delivery trucks, the little $20, $25 sets that they're doing like that, grandma birthday sets are spot on, really, really, really good. So kudos for that. Anyway, good deal. All right. Is that you, Dana? Are you making all that noise? Are you scraping through bricks?
I probably am. I probably am. I've actually been doing the most Lego I've probably done in 2 weeks in this last 59 minutes. So,
Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta actually get Nat to bed early.
well, then go.
So-
Be gone. We
I'm
don't want to
sorry,
talk to you anymore.
Bye, man.
So I totally forgot that I was going to build something on today's stream. I had gotten the little McLaren that Chris had talked about, and then we talked about again after he wasn't on here, just because it's an orange race car. I got to get it, so I got it. And then it's funny because I wasn't going to talk about what I'm actually building because Mara was on here, but now that she's left, and she's probably not going to go back on and watch the last few minutes of this, but I'm actually she surprised me and gifted me with one of her geisha girls, so I decided that I'm doing
What?
a special brick mellow for her and Natalie. So I am building a derpy brick mellow. So that's what I'm pulling parts for. So I would show you the digital picture, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to get my screen. One of the big things that actually happened to me today is that I normally have 2 monitors, and now I only have 1. So I'm a little disjointed today. I was a little late to the show. You guys don't realize that because I was still on, but no, I did come on late. No, so yeah, I'm 1 monitor down, and I don't know. I've had the shakes all day today.
Did the black light go out, or like the backlight on it go out? Or?
I think what it is because there is a hardwired lightning bolt cable. It's a lightning bolt 2 not a 3, not a 4, but a 2. And the research I did shows that cable notoriously goes out. That the monitor is probably just fine, and it's just the cable. So I spent $30 today and ordered a new Thunderbolt to Thunderbolt, because normally the way it works, this is probably way more information than most of you would care. But the way that the Mac works is that you just link the 2 monitors together with a Thunderbolt that comes from one to the other.
So it's DisplayPort basically.
Exactly.
other
So
people.
I ordered a new male-to-male cable to plug my 2 monitors in to see, because what wound up happening is that the monitor that it went bad was the primary monitor, so the secondary monitor wasn't coming on.
Okay.
And so I've did to do some cable swapping around, and so it's been a rough day. And then I was on the phone for 7.5 hours for work, so that was an even better time today. So,
Oof.
all right, bring him if you got him. Happy Thursday, everyone.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I
That's
think
it.
you mean, oh yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's how she does it. That's how she does it.
Here I am. I've been shoving everybody through after Matt went on for an hour and a half. And
You could have had me
Welcome.
first.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, I did bump into Matthew on Friday. We did go to the Lego store, and the only thing I bought.
The only thing, you had a whole bag when you walked out.
Oh, please! I did buy the MIDI. I bought the MIDI scale. I'm kind of like, I decided that I think a lot of the UCS sets are coming down, and I'm going to replace them with MIDI scale. So
Really?
Hey, you want this one? I'll $40. You can have this one.
I'll give it to you. I'll take it from you for 20. How about that?
25.
I mean, MIDI scale is what happens when I just drop my UCS ship and I can't find all the pieces.
Well, you know what? I did drop my UCS Millennium Falcon slid off the shelf that I still have not put together, and it's been 2 years. So, you know,
Hey.
and then I did get 4 of the minifigures. I got Akua, whatever the heck you say his name. I did have to get the Boba T just because I want to make the Boba Fett. Say hi to Moto for me. And then, of course, I did get the girl who gets the unicorn because I needed the unicorn. That was really why I got
Wait,
that.
she does what?
She gets the never mind. And then the
Does
chocolate
the
Chocolatier,
thing
what that
with
mean?
the
and then the chocolatier comes with a little chocolate dragon, which I thought was cool.
You cannot eat it though, sadly.
Damn it. But yeah, so and then I also got I got one big brick box with the 1x2 tiles with a cut off the top of it. You can fit about 2,000 tiles loosely in a large pick-a-brick box. FYI, just if you ever need that knowledge.
which size?
Who's counting?
Large box, 1x2 tiles, 2,000, probably more.
What color?
What if you stack
Whatever
them?
you want.
I'm asking what color you bought.
Oh, I bought the white ones because that's what they had. They had both the left and the right angled ones, so I can use them for some mosaics.
You bought both colors. Both colors.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I need every color because one of the mosaics I'm doing is got a lot of colors, and so I need to actually make a pick-a-brick order, which will probably happen when those torsos come out because I'm sure there will be other stuff that I need to get that will come from Billings. So,
I have a question for you, sir.
yeah, fire away.
So you did the mosaic of your engagement picture.
Mhm.
My niece is getting married. That's why I'm going out to Denver, and I was thinking about taking one of her photographs and making a mosaic as a wedding gift. And do you have any I've only done very large mosaics. Do you have any suggestions for more modest size mosaics?
There are several different tools that you can use if you want to just keep it out real quick. I mean, it makes it really, really easy. I think there's actually even a function within Studio that allows you to do.
I don't mean that sense. I mean like in terms of like what image. I mean, obviously you want something that fills the frame. You don't want a bunch of background stuff.
Right.
Going. But like when your engagement picture where there's 2 figures in the picture, I mean, do you feel like when you look at it, you know what the original photograph is, and so you see it, or do you think a stranger seeing just the Lego version of it would still know that it's the 2 of you?
Well, I wish that Meredith was still on because she could recant the story of some 12-year-old who was at Atlanta BrickCon one year who was like just obsessed with the mosaic of my wife and I. So I think people get it.
Okay.
I think they get it. It's always going to be dithered, but as long as you even have a half a sense of who the person is, it will your mind just fills in the blanks.
Okay.
So yeah,
Good to know.
but I do suggest, as you know, zip ties.
Yeah, well, I also might like build the back solid, so that it'll keep it locked in a little bit more. I could even put like a layer of plates between the mosaic tiles.
Yeah, actually, because you get much more play with your colors if you do that too.
Is that right?
Yeah, because if you think about it, you and I both did ours with just black backgrounds.
Correct.
Because we were utilizing that as just to keep it simple. But I've seen a lot of mosaics that have been done where they'll lay down. Well, our good friend EJ from Abby Devils, he will lay down color as a mosaic, and then he will tile over it. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the tile over it's the same color that's underneath it. You get far much. I wish I had known that when I did do my engagement photo mosaic. There may at some point in time I might do a version 2 just because that would give me more depth of play with color. So
how many studs wide and tall is your engagement picture? Just out of curiosity.
Let's see. I think I did. It's 4 16s across by 6 down.
It's a 4x.
Yeah. Yeah. And I chose to crop the picture to get most of us and not so much background.
Right. And that's, when I did do a 96 by 96 mosaic of my friend Chuck's dog for his birthday, and I definitely cropped it, and I changed the background so that the animal stood out, and I didn't color in all the background. So
Your friend's name is Chuck's dog. That's a weird name.
Chuck's dog.
That's dog.
And
I
the
almost
mom,
said that, but I
all the your mom jokes. He named his dog the same name of his deceased mother, which I thought that was interesting. I don't think I would name my dog after my deceased mother, but you did that.
Oh, was she a bitch?
no.
I don't think so. No, he liked his mom, but I just thought,
But was it a boy or a girl dog?
it was a girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my reasoning.
Okay.
Take you out and take a dump in the backyard, Judy. That's what
What's up, Jesse?
Oh me.
Oh, good time.
I do find it interesting that this set has stickers, but this one piece is a printed piece.
Are you putting stickers on the printed piece?
No, it came out of the box this way. This piece is printed, but the other pieces you had to put stickers on. So it's a hybrid. It's both printed and stickery.
That happens.
It's country and western.
It is.
Both
It's
kinds.
chocolate and peanut butter.
With chocolate in my peanut butter.
You get peanut butter in my chocolate.
Yeah, people of a certain age would get that reference.
I don't see how people even today still don't understand that reference because it's just it's the perfect reference for things that go perfect together.
I may have shown that to my undergraduates on YouTube once because they
didn't
needed to know. They needed to know.
But they didn't know.
That's some
They did.
quality education right there.
That is, yeah. Those kids, they got a bonus for their education.
That's that Emory PhD coming into play right there. Let me tell
There it is, kids. There it is. Prestigious American colleges. All right, Chris, get us out of here.
Aw.
Aw, sorry.
That's all right. Yeah.
You don't have to
anyway,
go home. You just can't stay here.
That's correct. That's correct. Those in the chat, we will hang on for the after show while we close this out. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hit all the buttons, like all the things, and do all the stuff. Be kind to your neighbor. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And everybody be awesome and build awesome. Have a good night. It's going to be loud noises. Goodbye, everybody.